Good sticks. We got a... Good sticks. We got a...
Hey, y'all, do not walk up on this car. We got enough people up here.
Oh, please.
Stealing a police car is one of the riskiest moves anyone can attempt, with even the slightest mistake almost guaranteeing jail time. But what happens when stealing a cop car goes horribly wrong? Today, we dive into exclusive body cam footage capturing rare and intense moments. During the first pursuit, the suspect, later identified as Zigier Javern, sped down a public freeway, evading multiple police cars and skillfully dodging pit maneuvers. One determined officer, however, put all his training to use and managed to ram the fleeing vehicle off the road in a swift takedown. The stolen patrol car was quickly surrounded by police, but what happened next caught everyone completely off guard.
Hey, y'all, do not walk up on this car. We got enough people up here. Dog! Press the dog!
Amazingly, the suspect managed to escape from the first crashed patrol vehicle, make his way to another unattended police car, and steal it. Without hesitation, he put his foot on the gas and fled the scene yet again, leaving officers scrambling to regain control of the situation.
Weapons accessible in the cab. Any other vehicle dealing with them, block your doors. Alright. Delta 32 has eyes northbound.
14 to whoever's calling it. You want the traffic to stay put.
Car 1, give Air 1 the air.
Still northbound 95, half mile south of Dunlawton. Half mile south of Dunlawton.
Lieutenant Shank, I need to know if there's any guns in that car that he just stole in the front.
Still northbound on 95, passing Dunlawton. Traffic stopped on the on-ramp for Dunlawton. Still no traffic northbound center lane.
The channels are patched now with 5.
Which car? The Coco car?
Coco SUV. In the shoulder right now.
Stick it from both corridor units. Full stick it. Are there guns in the front of the car? Ask the K9 handler from Coco. He says yes, there probably is.
Thinking quickly, the police radioed ahead to coordinate a team armed with a Stinger, a specialized device designed to puncture tires and gradually bring vehicles to a halt. As a result, the stolen patrol car began to emit smoke, signaling the tires were compromised. It wouldn't be long before the suspect had to slow down or risk losing control and putting himself in even greater danger.
Inside lane, he's starting to slow down. It's about a quarter mile south of Williamson overpass.
K9, if you're not already, hurry up and get up here. I'm coming. Hey, you guys let K9 to the front. Let K9 to the front. Car 1, make sure we get some long guns up here too.
Still northbound, north of the Williamson overpass.
X-ray 11's at 92. Does it need more sticks or no? Alright, everybody hold there. We need a K9 up here. Mike, where you at? Passing Williamson. Alright, he's breaking for the median, guys. He's breaking for the median. Breaking for the median. Everybody slow down. Don't ball up here.
It's underneath the wires. Underneath the wires. In the median.
After coming to a safe stop, the suspect exited the vehicle and was swiftly apprehended by the police. It's almost hard to believe that the same officers who allowed a patrol car to be stolen right under their noses managed to execute such a professional and textbook stop. Nevertheless, the pursuit ended safely and successfully. The incident occurred in Otero County, Colorado, on June 20th, where officials say 31-year-old Anthony Alfonso Sanchez had deliberately caused multiple crashes by purposely hitting other vehicles. Dash camera footage shows first responders chasing Sanchez and forcing his vehicle to a stop.
Can we have the marked car ticket number 1, please? Alright, 379 slowed down. Speeds of 28. Speeds of 28. Hit maneuver. Hold traffic.
Body camera footage shows officers approaching Sanchez's vehicle and placing him in handcuffs.
Hands! Get your hands up! Hands up! Don't move! Don't move! Don't move! you.
Dude,
Get out on the ground.
Hands behind your back.
I didn't do.
Behind your back.
What's going on? Get on the ground.
Okay, I got it.
Got a holster.
Officials then took Sanchez into custody and placed him in the back seat of a squad car.
My girlfriend,
All right. Can we pat him down?
my girlfriend shot at me, and I don't know what the is going on.
TBI on my patrol vehicle.
You want us to be TBI? Yeah. Okay. All right. Over here. Come on. Take this off of me. Pat.
Yeah, we have highway.
Do you have any idea on how long?
Copy 1119.
None.
What's that?
Open your back seat. Okay. Sit.
I got you.
Put your feet in. It was loaded and chambered. Loaded and chambered. So I can clear you 3 years if you would.
Meanwhile, in the back seat of the squad car, Sanchez appears to begin crying. However, moments later, video footage from inside the vehicle shows him maneuvering his body to move the handcuffs from behind his back to the front.
02 on Mac, can you clear a firearm? Serial number, Adam, Tom, 191742.
I have a question for you. You want to make some money and potentially a lot of money? If your answer is yes, then KVA.
Once the officers step away to the front of the vehicle, Sanchez quickly slides into the driver's seat of the squad car. With that, Sanchez takes the wheel and drives off in the now stolen squad car.
Suspect just stole a CSP patrol car.
Fella, he just stole the patrol car.
Dash camera footage captures Sanchez speeding away in the stolen squad car, even running a red light, as officers urgently relay information over the radio.
Just passed into Benton County.
He's out of his 10-4. Usually 5, we're eastbound about the 425. We'll find a good spot. I notified Prowers. They're going to set up as well. Can you get a hold of State Patrol and find out if this individual is armed, please?
He is not anymore. Well, like my rifle.
The rifle is in the vehicle. He was not armed. The gun was left in the vehicle. Passed him the 390. Speed's 123. I'm about a tenth of a mile behind him. Find out where stop sticks are at.
Find us up at the bridge. Stay right here. So stop where you're at. Set up here. Set up here. 393. We'll be at the 393. C4.
392. Speed's 100. He slowed down slightly. We're coming up on the curve at the 392, 393.
C14, Ben 4, flag strips are going to be set up at the 394, 394.
Just past the 392. Speed's 99.
Make sure they're
He's
confirmed.
coming over the hill.
What's that?
They're right up there. Make sure they know. I was just gonna make sure they know that's my Charger.
Mark's Charger is the one that was stolen. I'm in a gray unmarked. Mark's Charger. He's driving down the middle of the lane. Get stop sticks out. As many sets as you can get.
Coming at you, Jay. First car.
Eastbound in the westbound lane. Eastbound in the westbound lane. 393. Coming up on stop sticks. He missed him. Continuing eastbound. Please get a set of stop sticks on this guy.
411 speeds 115. Currently eastbound lane.
Copy 1140.
Have one of the vent units, one of the Chargers. Take lead on this. We're running out on fuel.
One coming up right now, and I'll come up behind him.
Copy 1140.
Out.
Ben 5, Ben 4 on primary.
Did he get him?
Are you the lead vehicle? 3-9? Not yet. I will be.
That's my car. They threw him in the back of my car. I had that last guy in there, and he must have crawled through the center window with my rifle in there.
I copy that direct.
What's that? Am I taking this? Is that what she said? Nothing. You want me to take this? Okay. Switch, Candy. I don't have vehicle. Where's the keys? You got the keys in it? I don't have vehicle. Where's the keys?
Good sticks. We got a
You got the keys in it?
good sticks. We got a ticket.
You alright, sir? You alright? Just jarred me.
Body camera footage then shows officials rushing to the crash site where the stolen squad car had caught fire.
Where would you like me at?
We got a vehicle on fire.
Sanchez was removed from the wreck and taken to the hospital, where he later died from his injuries. The semi-truck driver involved in the crash was not injured. The incident is still under investigation by the Colorado Bureau of Investigation. On March 30th, 2018, a woman named Angie was pulled over while driving a car that had been reported stolen. When questioned by the officers, her response was far from ordinary, something that would leave anyone surprised.
I borrowed from Stephen Curtis. He told me that I could borrow it. I live right up at Studio 6.
C-U-R-T-I-S?
Yes,
What's his first name?
Stephen.
S-T-E-V-E-N?
I believe so.
P-H-E-N?
It's S-T-E-V-E-N.
Stephen Curtis.
Stephen Curtis Turner is his full name.
Stephen Curtis Turner. Okay.
Yes. I call him Curtis. I swear I did not steal this vehicle.
How long has Stephen had it?
He picked me up today.
Have you seen him in it before?
Yes.
How long have you since the first time you've seen him in it?
Well, the first time I seen him in it, I'd say it was about a month and a half ago.
Okay. Do you know how he got it?
No, he bought it.
Do you know that, or you think just assuming it?
I'm assuming it. He's never lied to me before.
Okay.
Ever. He lives over at Balboa Apartments on 51st and U. I had to move some stuff because I'm moving.
Mm-hmm.
And he said that I could, if it's stolen, I mean, you take it back and whatever. But I even have a witness that saw him pick me up in it today.
Okay.
So, I mean, I haven't done anything to the vehicle. Honest to God.
Okay.
I mean, I've worked with the police,
Okay. We'll figure it out. We'll try to
and
get to the bottom of it.
If he did steal it, I'm going to have to go to jail and pay the price for it.
The police had no doubt the car was stolen. It had been flagged in their system as missing. However, they didn't initially know who had taken it. Since Angie was the one driving it, she became the primary suspect. Angie claimed the car's previous owner had purchased it directly from a dealership, but given her track record, the officers had every reason to believe she wasn't telling the whole truth.
All right, so here's the deal. Who's Stephen to you?
Stephen, well, he used to be a friend, but obviously I'm rethinking the whole friendship thing.
And we're going to one in the back.
All right. Well, Stephen took the vehicle without permission, okay? It was reported as stolen, okay?
Oh,
So you're in possession of it.
I didn't know. Please.
Not to mention, your driving status is flagged. So you're not even supposed to be driving, so you're going to jail.
Please, is there anything I can do? I work with them, please. I worked with them on 11th and Garnett with murders and the whole prostitution thing. The Secret Service with the counterfeiting. Please, I told this officer where you can get paper tags and all that stuff. I will work with you guys.
You know what?
I didn't know it was stolen.
Angie tried to talk her way out of trouble by claiming she was in regular contact with a captain at another police department, acting as an informant. She even offered to provide information on local drug dealers. However, this didn't excuse her from the current situation. Officers decided to detain her in a patrol vehicle while continuing their investigation. Strangely, they placed her in the front passenger seat of a running police car, a risky decision, especially considering she was a suspected car thief.
I just know my innocence.
I wonder how much of this stuff is hers because he slowed it down with a bunch of females.
She said she's moving.
It looks like.
So.
It looks like. So what are your thoughts after reading that report?
So the mom said Steven took it from her, and he said she took it from him.
Right.
The mom's the only one that has a claim, that has the ability to claim it was stolen from her. He doesn't, because it wasn't his to begin with.
Right.
She definitely probably took it from Steven.
Right.
I think that's possible, but the officer was never able to talk to him. That was secondhand information. It'd be tough to get this in a court, to get this to stick on her. Because Steven, I would assume that Steven was just trying to hide it from mom by saying, oh, this girl took it.
Probably.
Because it's also possible that Steven loaned it to her and said, yeah, just use it as long as you want. Because he knows it's mom's and he just wants it out of his hand, so that way he has plausible deniability so that he can claim, oh, she took it from me. I don't know where it is. Sorry, guys. That kind of bull on us. We could do both of them. We could tell her to give us Steven and then take them both.
I wonder if Steven's down at Studio 6 where she was heading.
She says he lives at... She says she stays at Studio 6 and he stays somewhere else. She showed me an apartment complex. I can't remember where she told me. She gave me another address for Steven. I think based off the report, she's definitely... We could arrest her right now for possession of it. I don't know if it would stick. It might. I mean, it'd be tougher. It'd be tougher since mom said Steven took it, and Steven doesn't have the ability to say that, to claim that it was stolen from him since it wasn't his.
I tried twice and I can't get her to answer the phone.
And, the mom?
Yeah.
And...
Have an officer go by there, try to knock on the door and see if they can get a hold of her.
It wouldn't hurt. Who, the mom?
Yeah.
It wouldn't hurt. But, I mean, what would be the best outcome? What's the outcome you're wanting out of that? Because what is she gonna do? She can come get it, which is great. We can let her come get her car. As far as this goes, what is she gonna say? I don't want to press charges anymore now that I got my car back. Which, if getting the car back to her is all you really, that's a good thing to do. So if that's all we really care about,
at this point, the thing about it is whether or not.
But if she's gonna do that, and these charges are gonna fall apart anyway. So maybe it is better to get that out of the way now. So that you can just write a recovery. Said mom no longer wanted to press charges, and
at a minimum right now, I got her for driving under suspension.
Yeah,
so she can go either way.
Oh, I mean, you're good with her, and you're good with the possession as of right now. No problem. Yeah. You definitely got her. I didn't realize she went on the original report, and I thought it was just Steven on the original report. In which case, I'd much rather have him in hand than her.
Sure. It's one of those random things. So I got behind it, and I was looking at the tag, and like, what is that expiration?
But as it is now, based off the report that was written, if he can prove she took it from him, I guess that would defeat the necessity to have him intentionally keeping the property from his mother. If he couldn't give it back, you can't say he's not allowing her to have her property back. So he has a defense against the UUMV, UUMV. She doesn't have a defense against having it right now, I guess, unless, at least not right now. She could claim she never knew it was stolen, but it's kind of muddied.
Yeah. Well.
So it depends on if we find him, it's going to muddy it up more. If we find mom, it's going to muddy it up more. Or you could just take the simple stuff you have right now. It's up to you. You can take her for that, and we could work on find someone to still go to mom's house and say we got it. She's in jail. You guys can figure it all out later.
Yeah. Well, we got a bunch of stuff to take into the division.
Well, no.
No, you don't.
We can't verify whose stuff this is.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's none of it.
If we can't get a hold of mom, we tow the car with everything it is, assuming that anything in it is possibly hers.
Yeah, that's true.
So we just tow it as is, mark on a tow sheet full of miscellaneous clothing and household items, possibly the victim's. And if she gets her car back and it's not hers, well, she can call us and do with it what she wants.
Okay. That'll work. I'm assuming the purse.
Because we are under no obligation to assume that she's telling the truth about any property in here being hers, unless it's got her name on it.
All right, that's the key to the vehicle. Well, I could be wrong. I don't know.
Does it have any ID in it? I mean, if it has an ID in it, then you could call it hers.
There's little tablets and phones in that purse too.
So who's this?
I told you, I have friends. I just came from...
I just leave everything in it. She can't say whose property it is. We just leave everything in it. So we've called Mom. Do you want someone to go by, or you just want one of us to tow it? Sure. I'd say maybe try to give Stephen a call if she'll give you a number. But the other officer, whoever took the original, couldn't get a hold of him. I don't suppose we're going to be able to either. And I don't feel like spending the rest of my shift trying, because I think this is all going to be a bunch of BS anyway. I think that's probably the best bet. Is this all going to, they'll figure it out. That's not going to be crap.
David 136, suspect just stole my vehicle.
Angie seizes the opportunity, sliding into the driver's seat of the patrol car, locking the doors, and speeding off without hesitation. The chase begins with Angie pushing the stolen vehicle to speeds of up to 90 miles per hour. Fortunately, it's around 1 a.m. and traffic is minimal, but her reckless driving poses a serious danger, especially in a residential area. The officers realize the urgency of the situation and prepare to shut it down immediately.
Oh God, oh God. Shit, fuck.
Clearly overwhelmed by the situation, Angie turns off the main road onto a smaller side street. Angie quickly realizes her only option is to bail from the vehicle and attempt to run. But the officers are well trained for situations like this. Despite her efforts, staying out of their grasp proves difficult, especially while she's handcuffed. Her chances of escaping are slim as the officers close in on her.
Where'd she go? Is that her right there? There she is.
Come here now! Get on the ground! Put your hands over your head. Put your hands over your head. Will somebody unhook her hook so we can put them back in her bag?
If it was an adrenaline rush she was after, Angie certainly got it. However, this only led to a much larger sentence than she would have faced initially. The officers make sure to let her know just how bad of an idea it was to try to escape, emphasizing the consequences of her actions.
I've seen some stupid stuff, but my gosh. Andy hit a car with it?
You guys told me that I was going to jail for something that I did not do.
You just stole a police car.
Now I'm going to jail for something I did.
Well, there we go. It was worth it. Silver linings. Is there any damage?
At least Angie was right about the prison part. After a fairly short trial, where she pleaded guilty, she was sentenced to 3 years behind bars.